All right. Greetings and welcome to FERM Factor Live. Thank you so much for joining and sending in your tracks. Hit the like button if you haven't already. It's a new week. It's a new week. And it's a new week of FERM Faves because I'm doing it weekly again. Although, Theo Otterling, thank you. Although, we've been slowing down here the past couple of streams. The whole reason why I went to switch it back to weekly is because we were getting a lot more. But it's just more of at the start or something, there was a series of like 15 right at the start of streams, and then it kind of slowed down. Usually we get enough by the time it gets rolling, so I'm not too worried about that. Loyalty points by typing in the chat, as always, and submitting for free. With an account, you get the punch card system. 6 streams of submitting one song is a free priority. I gotta figure out something to just make everything more interesting. I don't know. So that there's another reason to tune in besides the usual, you know? I feel like that's the one thing we're missing here. Anyway, we got Scold. Theo Otterling is going to be first. Scold needs to get to bed. Let's kick it off here. there will be no, oh, yes, like button, I already said that. I'm sure there will be no regrets from, Scold will have, regrets is the wrong word, Scold will have no problems with hearing your song first. As I'm sure, it will be very much enjoyable. We can just go ahead and stop this. We don't need to let it finish. It's fine. Wants to know what my t-shirt says. Oh, this is a Glass Animal. Glass Animals is a indie band. This is from their 2020 album. But anyway, let me before we get any sidetracked, let's bring up Theo Otterling to start us off, and then guaranteed next will be Scold, because we always do a free one in between. Especially when, yes, I got you. Don't worry. Theo Otterling, Back to You. That's the name of the track. Unfinished? No, but we don't mean to shame you for. If you are literally helping to keep the lights on of this website and of this stream, so it is all the more welcome. Scold is just being extra scoldy. Here we go. Back to you, Theo Otterling. Here we go.
I was lost, she was gone, and I wasn't ready to move on. And I replay every moment we used to have. I refuse to let go. I don't think you should be with him. No, girl, I think you should be with me. I don't wanna sound desperate, but ever since you left, girl, I've been so lonely. So I don't think you should be with him. No, girl, I think you should be with me. No, I don't wanna live without you, girl. Every day has been so empty. If I only had one wish, I would ask for one more kiss. 'Cause baby, I can forget those lips. Yeah, so why don't we just take that risk? If you take my hand, I promise you this. I'll never let it go. I was lost, she was gone, and I wasn't ready to move on. And I replay every moment we used to have. I refuse to let go. I don't think you should be with him. No, girl, I think you should be with me. I don't wanna sound desperate, but ever since you left, girl, I've been so lonely. So I don't think you should be with him. No, girl, I think you should be with me. No, I don't wanna live without you, girl. Every day has been so empty. And if there's a spark that I left in your shadows, and if there's a part of you that still feels us too, then I cross every line. I promised I wouldn't. Just to find my way back to you. My way back.
Just the right amount of auto-tune. It's got that real nice pop auto-tuned polish. It's clear that it's being auto-tuned, but it's so the natural tone of your voice is preserved excellently. All the little accents in there with the call and response and the hook with the background, beautiful arrangement. Just yeah, it sounds like it could be finished, as he says, pretty much finished. You're loading up the catalog to be released here, because in the FERM Faves decisions, I usually weight the published songs higher, but sometimes I have to choose an unpublished. Well, I always ask for permission, but yeah, this is something that would definitely be a FERM fave. Let's go to the data here. Oh, this is the. Yeah, well, this track will help offset the. This is from last week. The usual trap, well, it's not just trap, hip hop percentage here, unless it randomly calls it trap, funk, soul, contemporary R&B. Okay. Vocals hot. It did not come across to me. And this didn't come across to me either. Didn't sound like this. This is just a 30-second clip. Could be a particular part anomaly or something. Didn't sound unbalanced to me. Contemporary R&B swing, neo soul, pop rap, dance pop, indie pop is really what I would have mainly called it. It has an R&B vibe, but the way your vocals are mixed, it sounds more like that radio ready type of sound. Excellent work, Theo Otterling. Thank you for sending that in. Always good to hear what you're doing, and all produced by you, I believe, and hopefully in the future on the platforms. And whoever that song was about, she should be so in regret as to the. I just completely fumbled the words I was trying to say, but it's a good. Good. It's good. It's good for that. It's good for that. It's good for exactly what the message is. What I'm trying to say. Sometimes I can't get the words out right. Scold, thank you for. Scold is next. Theo Arling, thank you for sending that in. Thank you for your support. Much appreciated. Scold is next with Phantom, releasing 2 songs pretty soon. This is one of them. Made it literally today and finished it about an hour ago. That's a Phantom fast track. Phantom is the name of the track. Just finished and made today.
Why can't we just stick together and this time don't let go? We start that free, now we're feeling better, yeah. I'm going out of my mind, trying to figure out what it takes to make you mine. But you don't wanna hear a thing. You don't wanna hear a thing. Are we in this together? Or am I chilling alone? It's like we're both way too tethered. It goes right to the bone. Going out of my head from the things that you said. That was the most basic lyrics I could afford. Oh, well, fuck it's cause I'm still feeling, yeah. I don't wanna go. Why can't we just stick together and this time don't let go? We start back free, now we're feeling better, yeah. I'm going out of my mind.
You want the stems?
What it takes to make you mine.
Or for the instrumental?
I can't believe it is true. I'm still into you.
The kick is lacking
And with nothing else to do, I'd still search for you. I still search for you. I don't wanna go. Why can't we just stick together and that's not gonna go? We start back free, now we're feeling better, yeah. I'm going out of my mind, trying to figure out what it takes to make you mine. But you don't wanna hear a thing. But you don't wanna hear a thing.
Scold, Phantom. Ending off on a... That was the longest scream I think I've ever heard. That was crazy. Excellent work. I have to once again point out how I really feel like I've never heard this, the way that you combine screaming with this like pop rock, pop punk genre. I don't know, like I've heard plenty of songs where there's screaming and there's not screaming, but just the overall vibe and it feels like a fairly unique fusion to me, at least. And you do it very well. And then ending it with the scream was one hell of a... He usually screams more. Right. So this is the EP this was in was meant to be screamless. Oh, so you intended it to be screamless, but you wound up going back to your screaming tendencies. That's hilarious. Yeah, and then if you don't 21 seconds, that's how long it was. That's awesome. The instrumental, you didn't record that yourself, I assume, if you don't have the beat to it, or if you don't have the stems. It's got plenty of low end energy, but yeah, you're right with the dynamics of the instrumental part. Emo, rock, makes sense to me, but very well balanced. Let's see, nice width. Rock, emo, alternative rock, pop, punk. That's what I said. Alternative rock's always a good word for that. Indie rock, yep, some hardcore things. Couldn't help himself with the scream. Scold, thank you for sending that in. Really cool. Yeah, if you... Wait, what was the loudness at? -12. Okay, yeah, no, that's about... I was going to say maybe you could boost up the... Well, you still could. If you just have the instrumental stereo track as a single track, 2-channel track, then you probably could do some kind of maximizing, expanding rather, with various plugins, but I don't think it's really... If you're happy with it, I think that'll do. Thank you for sending that in, Scold. Phantom by Scold. Now get to bed. Over there in... Was it Ireland? Somewhere over there, across the pond. Shawarma feet. Oh, this is that one random piano dude. Who has been trending towards not giving as grotesque and offensive aliases in his submission forms, but it's still very obvious that it's him. The UK. Gotcha. Who? Someone else was from Ireland, I guess. Well, part of Ireland's in the UK, right? Here we go. Whatever this is. I don't even know. Back of Spencer's Corner Store.
Oh,
Piano
sucking
dude.
a dong
Suno.
in the back of a Spencer's Corner Store.
His Suno sex
suck a big
songs.
old bag of dildos and moan like a whore. We don't need no porn or flicks when we've got the real damn thing and to sing. We need some baby oil and some cock. Sucking a dong.
Why does it let you do this? It shouldn't let you do this. This is...
We don't need nothing but sex to make us moan like a whore. We don't need no boozy drinks or weed to have a good time. All we need's a big BBC to fill us up with its slime. Oh, sucking it on in the back of a Spencer's corner store.
Oh, Spencer's, I get it now. That actually kind of makes sense.
We can get a pro camera and film.
Usually they're not corner stores, though.
We'll get a shitload of cash and profit off our midget porn ads. Oh, sucking a dong in the back of a Spencer's corner store. It's certain to draw attention and make people shop there more. Just be sure to keep your children locked up at home, 'cause the shit you'll see is too obscene and for adult eyes alone. Oh, sucking a dawn in the back of a Spencer's.
Shame on Suno for allowing
I
this.
don't know when this song will end, but soon I'm bound to get bored. I've had fun, but it is time to go and do something else. Till next time, ma'am, keep slurping that slime, and I'll see you all in a hell.
Thanks for that. Jazz swing. Schizo got it on the nose. Yeah, the maximizing. Yeah, basically limiter with the gain boost, but there's special ways to do it where it's. But then he said it sounded too compressed, so that it's essentially compressing it more, which is why I said expand it and then maximize it. But it's a complicated workflow. But basically, yeah, just core. You know what I'm saying. Jazz swing. All right, yeah, we're just gonna go through. This is, I mean, we're not gonna spend too much time on this. What is essentially a troll submission, but okay, breaks the phase meter. That's cool. Easy listening. Swing jazz. All right. Thanks for sending that in. Shame on Suno. They shouldn't allow this. It's just, like, where do they draw the line? Can you make it say words that shouldn't be said on certain platforms that could get you banned? Like, what's going on here? We can talk about dildo sex in a corner store? Big black cocks? Make your own... Use your own local model for this. Suno should have no hand in this. This is a shame and a stain on this brand of Suno, which is already very stained due to its almost certain copyright infringement theft. But that's okay. We still we respect Suno over here. I'm not trying to throw him under the bus, but this is just disgusting. Barai XL is next with a real song. It's called Minus. Yeah, you don't need to go to Spencer's. Minus, Pariah XL. Midas touch in parentheses.
40 with Clyde, trying to bloom from the pain that we lay. I said we'll put it behind us. You a plus, baby girl, you ain't a minor. See you look good even without your designer. But there's demons in you. I tried to save you, but I haven't got the touch like my does. I'm down in hell in the fire, but it don't mean that I won't be your rider. It means I can see the demon in you. Guess I never mattered how much I kept getting higher. Hands on fire up in here, cause you're lying and lying until I see clear from the pills. Doubling the dose till I feel I'm with you in the rainbow. Never tell me how it makes you feel. So I roll up, and then I'll get by. I got my own goals, but it wasn't just to get mine. I wanted to help you, but we never see eye to eye. Now I'm down low, I can see the fade in the light. Cold touch from your heart, I can feel the frostbite. Oh love you so, you're only for the night. How many times did I tell you it's okay? And you you throw it back in my face. You playing chase. Sometimes I can see the light.
It's weird with the
I
bass.
can also see the drugs in hard on your brain.
I feel like it's coming through.
Maybe then you'll be okay. And until then, I'm happy to put it all behind
Voice sounds great.
us. You a plus, baby girl, you ain't a minor. See you look good even without your designer. But there's demons in you. I tried to save you, but I haven't got the touch like mine does. I'm down in hell in the fire. It don't mean I won't be your rider. It means I can see the demon in you. Guess it never mattered how much I kept getting higher. Caught a fire. I looked into her eyes. Lost my time, I need a timer. Got all these bitches basic. You go, I'm looking shyer. I got them bitches hating now. Girl, I need a fire. It's alright when you with me, right when you with me. Higher.
I think I know what it is.
You made me lie. It's alright when you with me, riding with me. We pariahs. I'm catching from the world for all our desires. But I know you get mine. Tripping out with me in the race. Fuck that, we'll go trip in the rain. On twin we ride, we black in the case. Hey, you heard what they say. If it's crime, then it pays. We can body with the Clyde. Tell the blue from the pain that we lay. Sometimes I can see the light in your face. I can also see the drugs in hard on your brain. Just another line. Maybe then you'll be okay. And until then, I'm happy to put it all behind us. You a plus, baby girl, you ain't a minor. See you look good even without your designer. But there's demons in you. I tried to save you, but I haven't got the touch like mine does. I'm down in hell in the fire. It don't mean
I really like the songwriting.
it means I can see the demon in you. Guess it never mattered how much I kept getting higher. Caught a fire. Lost my time, I need it. You go, I'm looking shyer.
The delivery, the melody, the pattern.
It's
nice.
We can volley with the Clyde, turn the blue from the pain that we lay.
So the kick drum is real nice, but the synth bass,
I guess it never mattered how much I kept getting higher.
Matt, you'll be next. Thank you. If they're 808, whatever they are, whatever's generating the bass, the melodic part, not the kick. The kick drum thump was there, but the actual notes, which was not the kick. Like sometimes the 808 is the kick, but in this case there was two different ones. The one that held the bass energy was like, it sounded like to me, we'll find out in the data, it sounded like it was mostly in the sub region, and so it didn't have that like upper harmonic bite that gives you the sense that it's there without feeling it. Like if I had a subwoofer system that I was listening to, maybe it would have hit me different. Well, definitely would have hit me different, but you know what I mean. I think it was kind of stuck into the sub bass, like it was washed out. That's a good way to describe it. But otherwise, yeah, your vocal performance, the songwriting of it all, I think that was very effective. But sometimes there's certain elements in the instrumental that are make or break. Not that it is break necessarily. Just you could tell something wasn't quite meshing together well. I think your vocals were very effective. In fact, of course, it's definitely a hardcore trap situation. Well balanced. I want to actually hear the isolated. Yeah, your performance is you got the nice demon layers, I like to call them. They shifted down. Yeah, I think that's just where the most of the bass was living, and you don't really hear that. You really feel that more than you hear it. So if it was, I would, yeah. So the producer would have had to, I don't know, like you said, he was a bitch to mix. So I think you did a pretty good job, but maybe it's fundamentally something with the beat, and it could also be the way your vocals are over it that like maybe the beats that beat as is would work better for like a straight up trap rap situation. I don't know. We don't know unless we hear it. And cloud rap, that makes sense. Very strong signals here. Pariah XL, thank you for sending that in. Midas Touch. The lyrical concept was cool too. I like that. Very effective lead vocal action. There you go. Shout out to him. VZ. It's a solid beat. I like the arrangement. Just needs a little more fine tuning. Matt with the E is next. The Line is the name of the track. You think I should make it officially cloud rap, Schizo? I don't know. To me, that's a very strong trap sound. But in a way, you know what? Yeah, let's actually do that because we get too many traps for the data. The vocal style was not trap at all, but the beat was trap through and through. That's why But that's a good. The vocals really is what should be. All right, here we go. It's on YouTube. The Line by Matt.
Hey, MMP, you shot this?
Unlisted. New video.
Trust you, even knows that's the closest, have a secret agenda. Praying on your downfall just for some sugar. Now they feeling splendid, they say they hold you down, but shy away from the extender. You not real, no honey, you just a pretender. Hey, 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 I feel like raw wave, cause my heart been broke so many times. I find it hard to breathe. I've been told it's my time.
Awesome
but
shots.
The devil's got a grip on me, and I can't seem to get free. And I'ma lose it, lose it. Swear I'm going out my mind, yeah, and I'ma lose it, lose it. Feel like I'm running out of time, I'm about to lose it, lose it. All that's running through my mind, I swear I'm about to lose it, lose it, lose it. I feel my life is on the line. Trying to shine, lost of what I love inside. But what can I provide? I was cold as a kid, closing up on my emotions. Real men don't cry, boy, you better keep your focus. But now I understand the difference. Real men do cry, but we gotta show resistance. Bounce back, boy, you gotta have resilience. But I don't think there's turning back from this position. Gun in my lap, tears on my eyes, and foot on the gas. Why won't anyone just listen? Yeah. Swear I'm going out my mind, yeah, and I'ma lose it.
Sax in the back.
Feel like I'm running out of time. I feel like I'ma lose it, lose it, lose it. I feel my life is
Awesome video, awesome shots, color grading, effects, the drawbridge. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down.
How that's running through my mind. I swear I'm about to lose it. I feel my life is on the line. The line, the line.
wonder what it's gonna say for this. The jazzy part only happened towards the end, so we'll see. It's probably gonna say trap or something, or pop rap maybe. I mean, this is a glorious song and video. I mean, the beautiful Florida St. Pete landscape with a drawbridge nonetheless. I specifically love how sometimes it's up and sometimes it's down. I gotta find there's some shots where it was up behind. Yeah, there we go. Oh, why can't it there we go. That's so cool. So you were just chilling there and waiting for it to go up and going down. That's awesome. The Line, that's the name of the track. It's unlisted because it's off the new album, which is only available through the book bundle, Old School Physical Media, and we are getting an exclusive taste of it. The full video, which is we appreciate. Start Here, I notice, is the name of the track. So I guess there's a specific order for when you send people the link. Perhaps it's a playlist or something. But yeah, the song was perfectly produced, sounded solid. YouTube normalization, a little quiet probably for the stream, but I turned it up. Sounded all good. Yeah, that is weird that it was extra quiet on the YouTube here. Usually YouTube's always quieter, but the actual mix and everything was absolutely fine. Trap indeed. Okay. Got it. It's gotta be trap, huh? A little bass heavy. Nothing wrong with that. That's what I was gonna say. Pop rap. You got a little emo. A little emo signal in there. I could see where that came from. It actually just happened to go up. We didn't even think about it. That's even better. I love it. Because it looks like it's coordinated. Because the timeline of the filming, it's up and then it's down. It's up and then it's down. Happy accidents. Matt, M-A-T-T-E, The Line. Thank you for signing that in. Thank you for your support of this stream and giving us a look into what is only available through physical purchase. Well done on the song and the video. Shout out to all the parties involved. Oh, here, the description. You made it here for a reason. This is where it starts. The line is the beginning of Lost and Found, not just the song, but the moment everything shifts. I see you. Capitalism. Capitalism, what was I going to say? Right, the capitalism has led to back to physical media in a pendulum swinging way, where streaming became so saturated that people realized you can actually, if you have a fan base, you can actually make more money now by not streaming anything, which is hilarious. Anyway, Manifest Intent will be next. Is the next free one, and then We Eat Ghosts will be after as a priority. This is called Power. It's a quick one, minute 25. Manifest Intent. You can't spell capitalism without tall. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that exactly. Okay. If you add an L, then I guess that's true. What makes it tall? Here we go. Power by Manifest Intent. He's gonna bring to life symbolism.
buscando siempre así, porque sé que al final tú estarás.
Manifest. Bipolar shift of a warrior wizard, watching the world get run by the lizards, posted with heat, finger glued to the trigger, promise the first shot land won't miss you. This that rebellious revolution, non-stop rise, mass evolution. My people waking, breaking illusion, fuck all the system confusion, bringing the truth in, food for thought, play for all. Yeah, we feeding the block, fucking we tweaking, read what we saw, fruits of fruition, seeds that we brought, godly gas, pathways twisted, deep vision, soul of living, our body craft, built on a mission, taking mathematics, go to precision, conjure the magic, clearing the static, cut through fiction, flow automatic. We all want with different rhythms, colorblind, I will see pigments, manifest mission, mystic incision, cut through the system, break it to vision, play the role, but watch unfold, it's already told, now watch unfolding, microscopic shifts, ripple effects, so stay pure, align and correct, align and retrospect, moments reflect, past our power, future connect, astral change and walk these roads, paving the way for the freedom of souls, observing the stuff that's growth, now we control, evolve the code.
Short, sweet, and to the point. Manifest. It cut off there towards the end, so maybe it's still in the works lengthwise. Either way, I think that packs a powerful punch. Power, manifest intent. Work in progress. The energy is great in there. I like your style. I like your vocal style in this context where it's more of a speed rapping thing. Conscious. The machine knows. The machine knows when it comes to manifest intent. I didn't mean to. I thought it was still going to be loading when I clicked on that. Yeah. The flow was perfectly on point, and so much so I didn't. Because it was so fast, I definitely missed lots of the actual lyrical content, but I'm sure it was filled with consciousness level bars. Balanced for the most part. Boom bap conscious. That's what it is. That's the name of the game. But it needs to have this thing, alt experimental, yeah. We need to have a mystery, hip hop mystery. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It really is alt experimental is what I'm trying to say. But this isn't well trained down here, so I don't go to it too often. Conscious boom bap makes very much sense. Manifest intent, thank you for sending that in. Just the first verse. Other collaborations come first draft-ish. Hell yeah. Makes you want to slap your grandma. And that's what we all need. Manifest intent, power. Thank you for sending that in. That will be increasingly powerful as you... Oh, you put it in the note. Somehow, for some reason, I feel like a fool. Sometimes I miss the notes. I don't know what it is. Here's a note that I will definitely read now that I've made this blunder. We Eat Ghosts has a priority, Perfect Apathy. It's a song a drummer and myself wrote while listening to nothing but Miles Davis, Ornette Coleman, and Bad Brains. Can keep time. It starts in 11/8. Oh my god. 11/8 time. I don't think I've ever heard such. Well, I guess probably. I didn't know. Okay, 11/8 time. It starts in Perfect Apathy. We Eat Ghosts. Let's hear it. Now it's changed. this come from Miles Davis? There's the two other influences.
Can't kill what you don't believe. Can't kill what you don't believe. Can't kill what you don't
It's a strange balance. This is wild. There's the 11/8 again. This timing is that's definitely a jazzy timing there. Drop your bombs, they feel like love. Perfect apathy. We egos. First of all, the message is something else. Well, there's a description. The song is about standing firm in kindness and authenticity in a world that views empathy as weakness and rewards cruelty, while daring inauthentic people to reveal their true hateful nature. People have become perfect at not caring. That is a very accurate statement. Yeah, I don't know what Heath Ledden's talking about there, but it did have a strange balance. Like, there wasn't a lot of bass, but the screaming was really the forefront, and that was in the upper end there. We'll see what part the machine said, but this is a genre that this could very well be the norm in your style here, but we don't have a target reference to compare it to, is all. We don't have a metal target reference. Let's see what the machine says. Sometimes it was hard to hear what you were saying over the instrumental, but again, perhaps by design. Look at this spectrogram. Very saturated. Industrial rock. Really? No metal? There's got to be metal. Standard loudness, vocal. Yeah, the vocals were definitely underneath the instrumental. There was a decent amount of bass. I guess it's the low mid that was left out a little. Nice and wide. Rock industrial, metalcore, electronic industrial, rock experimental, hardcore, noise, post-hardcore, raw and noisy. That's the intention. Alas. Well, you're getting close to an other category here, 16%. That is very confused, this machine, from what you just gave to it. Let's go ahead and see where it is on the map. Oh wow, yeah, it lives in its own little island over here with probably your other songs that you've sent in. Yep, We Eat Ghosts over there. We Eat Ghosts, We Eat Ghosts, We Eat Ghosts, We Eat Ghosts. Oh my god, it's a We Eat Ghosts island. Look at that. We Eat Ghosts Island in the northeast. That's awesome. I love it. We Eat Ghosts. Thank you for sending that in. Perfect Apathy. The raw and noisy intention, I understand. I try to compare things to what I know, and I acknowledge that sometimes I'm not familiar with these styles in the particular way that you mix them, but it definitely had its effect. And my favorite lyric of all, drop your bombs, they feel like love. That's great. Drown in sunlight. Perfect Apathy. Lots of fun, seemingly ironic statements or something, like paradox, not, you know what I mean. And thank you for the support, much appreciated. We Eat Ghosts. Start 11-8 timing. That's always a good time. No man is an island, but sometimes music is. It's a good thing to musically live on your own island. That means there's no one. In fact, if you notice here, I have this compute novelty score button, which is not. I'm not going to press it because it's not good. It's not ready for. But basically, it's just to see how far out yours is from everyone else. AKA novelty. Sometimes novelty means it's completely bizarre and no one can understand it, but there's that band, that French math rock band that they're like Canadian French, which sounds completely insane to most people, but they're really popular. Very musically complex, though. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Triple C is next. Collect. COLL3C. That's the name of the track. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Angine de poitrine or something like that. Here we go. Collect.
They took my cool for quiet. They took my calm for soft.
Triple C.
I was just sitting back letting this shit hit on them. Now, I'm coming through to collect. BCU champ, you feel me? Check this shit. I'm in the cut, counting up fingers still dusty from busting them bundles, bitch. But he be barking on stories, I'm starving on numbers, nigga thumbing through hundreds. Quick, run up a run, I rerun it, refund it, I'm taxing, I'm tacking on extra slid. Pack in the back room, vacuumed ad room, that pressure hit. I got a junkie that jingle my line like a ringtone. Fiending for rewrite. I got a plug that be talking in riddles on FaceTime. Pointing at treetops. Say he got apples and peaches. I'm counting the peaches and pieces, but I meet him at the heat spot. Say he got church on a Sunday. That mean have your suit on when we sweet blocks. I'm in your city like city code, zip tie, zip code, shift, flip code, zip lip, I zip by big low lift. Nigga whip so quiet when I creep by, you think it's a lift, but the lift off, bitch. In the trunk, got a gift. We don't talk loud on the phone, we talk weather and sports. Getting hot in the south, mean it's too hot on the porch. Got a little hoe up in Northside, she doing the most, run that post like a sport. She take that rubber from under the floor, then she run to the Ford for the core. I had to learn how to live in the lean and keep balance. I seen a body hit curve, her sirens sing like ballads. I seen a homie get caged, come home and switch talents. I seen a rat in the jacket, same time I seen racks in the cabinet. Yeah. Niggas be capping on the captions, acting like captains and crashing out fast as they bragging. I be relaxing, subtracting distraction, adding up fractions, then stashing and stacking. I got a passion for passive, I pass on the flash and I'm flashing in fashion. Still if it crashing, I crash in your crib like a battery ram in a mansion. I ain't impressed by a chain that don't match what you making. I seen the check head, I opt to make the nigga strip naked. I seen the scale tip slow, let me look bro shaving. I seen the tail in the rib, you quick lane change, I'm skating. On it on the dash, made the fast lane hush. Glove box, bobble, but the C say rush. Hand on the thigh, but a purse say trust. When the phone ring, it's an out of town bus. Heard he got fronted, then fumbled it. Front like he funded it. Fuck is you doing, clown? We do the numbers, the numb and the noise. We ain't thumbing through nothing that's under 1,000. Play with my blood and my business. I'm blending decisions. I'm bringing that thunder around. Niggas be hiding behind IG. I be behind the blinds, behind tinted windows in the sound. And Buddy got hit for a script night, scribbling names. And Buddy got hit for a brick night, whispering names. That's why I move like a ghost, barely giving a dame. Government call me one thing, but on the block, I'm a flame. I light up that loud, I be loud like a crowd in the Coliseum. Eyes Vietnamese, demeanor Caribbean. I barely see. I roll a wood like a
Very
wheel,
cool.
then the wheel disappear in the pier. I got a freak that be freaking on weekends. He vacuum the spot. Ooh, then we leave it to clean up. Ay, I ain't the type that'll brag on the body that I caught in my teens. I'm the type that add a garage to my mama shit. Yeah, park up her dream. I'm the type to still hit the block with a beam. Laser on lips of a fiend. If he tweak, he ain't.
Collect, triple C. TRIPL 3C. He flattened says Trip is a good rapper, but better producer. So that makes me assume, one, he's a He Flattened associate. Two, he produced and rapped on the did the whole thing himself. That was a very effective vibe that you created there. Lots of different engaging switch ups, a couple key changes. The flow just perfectly matched every little detail of the beat, of the rhythm. Super effective. Quality was pretty damn good too. Aside from maybe like the most professional you could theoretically get, that gets the job done. This is just a file, so I assume it's unreleased, maybe unfinished. I don't know if Triple C is here to further give any details, but let's see what the machine says. Trap, of course. This is a different kind of trap, though. I was trying to think of what. It doesn't have that. Didn't have that super trap hi-hat pattern that I'm used to associating. We'll see what else it calls. Yeah, nice balance, all that good stuff. Definitely was gangsta. Hardcore thug rap grime. I don't know what I'm thinking of, but yeah. We'll go with trap. Triple C, thank you for sending that in. Solid work. Collect. Si Sing Suno is next. I love saying that. I love saying Si Sing Suno. Wave. WAV. WWAV. Let's see what we got. C-Sings always comes up with a fun Suno song. It's an abbreviation. When was America great? Quick. Well, it should be WWAG.
When was America great? I saw a little love, a lot of hate. I'll sit in my chair and wait. When was America great? When was America great? I saw a little love, a lot of hate.
It's a reggae.
I'll sit in my chair and wait. When was America great?
It's like rock reggae.
When was America great? I saw a little love, a lot of hate. I'll sit in my chair and wait. When was America great? When was America great? I saw a little love, a lot of hate. I'll sit in my chair and wait. When was America great?
Short, sweet, and to the point.
Stunning.
Hold on. Oh, well, that was actually... Suno's got those AI-powered similarity search algorithms, it knows exactly what will sound good right after that, and that sounded like it was pretty much rolling into the next part of the album. But that's not, we're not playing that because it's not the song that was submitted. The song that was submitted is over. Quick minute and 3 seconds. When was America great? C sings on, with the, continuing with the Suno-powered political commentary songs. And yet, hip-hop, reggae, R&B, Broadway musical. Yeah, there was a bit of that big band brass in there. This will be an interesting data point. Let's see. Neo Soul, all right. It's pretty confused, 15%. Neo Soul. Unbalanced, but it looked very balanced when I was looking at it in the hip-hop track, the target over there. Let's see what the other tags are. So, Neo Soul, R&B swing, contemporary R&B, funk soul disco, funk soul funk, funk soul soul, electronic house. No reggae signals? What? I thought for sure it was gonna... Well... C sings, thank you for sending... C sings, thank you for sending that in. C sings Suno. Wag. W-Wag. I guess the R&B vibes were too strong for the reggae to come through. It would be there. I'm sure it's there down below 7, but for the sake of the application, we only take the top 7 results. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and we'll return with Too Real. Will be next. Stick around for that. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Coming in hot is Too Real. And then we got 11. No one's on hold. Everything's good. I'll keep it open for a little while longer. Be right back. All right. Onward. Like and subscribe. Too Real, coming in too hot. Did I already download it? No. I will now. Coming in hot. Too Real. Wait, what? I did download it. Wait. That's the same. Well, that can't be right. Hold on. I'm getting confused with the link. No, that is the link. Nope. I'm fully tripping. No worries. We have it. fully tripping. Coming in.
Too real in this, and we're coming in hot. Evolved 2026, still doing this with my man Crow. Schizophreniac, we're still on a roll.
Shout out to him.
Dropping that hot shit. Our album coming in hot, like a meteor shower. Only when it's close to impact you can feel its power. There's layers to this, that's why it's appealing. Know your onions, look right when we're revealing. Never hit the ceiling, I don't show my best and yet when I'm dealing. Put my cards on the table, never high on my own supply. Reeler than fishing for answers, but you look up to the sky. But it's awkward, cause I never got a reply. It's difficult to get it like a metaphor. An autistic kleptomaniac, they only think it's literally the things they lack. Trying it back, beginning of the track. Almost a minute ago, we rhymed what I said, but this time take it in slow. She likes it longer than the time he made it grow. So much tension, I build it up till I gotta release my flow. Whoa, too much information, your brain needs a vacation. Sensory overload, afterglow with salivation. Step aside, we're coming in hot. Too real on the scene, never running the plot. It's a lot, taking over your mind. We don't care what you got, we will find a slot, and they're giving it a second thought. Step aside, we're coming in hot. Too real on the scene, never running the plot. It's a lot, taking over your mind. We don't care what you got, we will find a slot, and they're giving it a second thought.
Too real, do things, change like mood rings. You trip and tie your shoestrings, not a question about who bangs. Stay with the groove, mate, never switch names like 2 Chainz. Scarecrow is who the crew brings. See red like a bull butt, burn with a blue flame. If you haven't heard, it's a new game. Make room, lames, don't be in the way when these fumes spray. Coming in hot, running the plot, snatch from the spot. Now in the dungeon you rot. We in beast mode, upgrade like release code. Win with no cheat codes, lane versus I delete those. The boss don't get tossed, whipping up the secret sauce. Your girl wanna taste, so you might as well get lost.
Whoa, too much information, your brain needs a vacation. Sensory overload, afterglow with salivation. Step aside, we're coming in hot. Too real on the scene, never running the plot. It's a lot, taking over your mind. We don't care what you got, we will find a slot, and they're giving it a second thought. Step aside, we're coming in hot. Too real on the scene, never running the plot. It's a lot, taking over your mind. We don't care what you got, we will find a slot, and they're giving it a second thought.
Used to be lost souls, but live in
For one nation, chanting for hope
like an incantation.
Went through growing pains, muscle aching.
Now we gotta be strong and
Overtaking competition,
They're not even on our radar.
We shine a light on this black hole like a blazer.
Abuse can always differ,
It can be crazy, how bizarre.
no matter what you say, we are
Inevitable.
Cosmology?
Step on the mat like
by the mechanical bull. Internet spreading hate
on a corrupt state, but for
real
real
like a ghost.
on a blind date.
Empty words won't fill up a
Memory, no, the one you
Here, on the
contrary, go. You gotta have a meaning over fame. On the mic, we coming in hot.
Yeah, that's our aim.
Coming in hot. That's your aim. Too real. So this is Schizophreniac group project under the name of Too Real. Very cool. Very interesting. Anytime I didn't know until the intro came in and he said Schizophreniac. I didn't know that was your maybe have you sent in a group? I feel like maybe you have and I forgot. Too many titles to keep track of. But yeah, and what I was going to say is everything you send in always has a distinct and original, a novel feel to it. In the flow and in the music. You always add something that I feel like haven't quite heard before. Your duo. Oh, so there's only one other person. With Scarecrow, he produces and I mix. For some reason, I thought there was 3. I guess some of the different effects had me tripping there. Yeah, hold on. I keep forgetting to replace something. 1 second. Oh, I have to kind of like fall into the chair because there's a wall too close and the space is bad. It's a bad space, but we do what we can with what we got. Let's see what the machine says. Gangsta. Hell yeah. Nice balanced. I thought it was going to be wider. What part is this?
There's layers to this, that's why it's appealing. No, you blah, it's difficult to get it like a
I think the hook was wider. That's probably why. But still nice, always nice stereo action there. My computer people. Can you imagine if oh shit? Because I at this point in technology, I could very well have computer people, AI agents running the casino. It's just a dumb algorithm that spits out random numbers. I don't have any internet people. G-Funk, conscious, boom bap, no trap. That is a feat. I thought for sure it was gonna say trap. Something happened to the microphone. What? I'm sounding different. We be tripping. Too real. Schizo, thank you for sending that in. Always good to hear from you. Oh my Jesus Christ. That's alright. That was just the help button. I'm just spilling things. Everything's falling around. Pressing random keys. There's machinos. Don't get me wrong. Alright, next up is Just Corey. Also, I wanted to ask, as a general inquiry into, from the perspective of people who go around and submit music to people's streams, do you often find these types of streams on other platforms? Because I used to multi-stream, and I keep forgetting to set that, but there's so many options, and then some of them are vertical, and I got to do a vertical thing. So I'm curious if it's like, oh, you should stream on this thing too, because just trying to reach as many people as we can. Find them here usually. Yeah, that's what I figured. YouTube is usually the main, and plus Instagram has all kinds of copyright. It's shut you down real fast issues. I used to dual stream on Twitch, but yeah, it never really picked up many people. I was thinking more of like the TikTok or the Instagram, but I don't know. Anyway, Just Corey's next. Let's let go. Furry music? Old bass house. Rave worthy, I think. So if you say that the drums in this are pretty mid, you have a better version. Is it where they hit hard? I was gonna say, is it a pattern thing, or is it a mixing thing that you're talking about? rave is a party of electronic music and ecstasy, as it's known here, essentially. They usually happen in factories, old factories. DMB house, old bass house. Maybe DMB too. It should recognize the house signature, the machine that is. Real nice synth action. Real nice synth action. Like I said, rave worthy. The transitions get you into the groove. It's great. So you're saying you have a better version of the drums, transient punchiness. I think. Well, I do know what you mean, but I think I heard what you're saying. Is what I meant to say. But honestly, if you didn't tell me that, I probably wouldn't have. I'm not as experienced with deep listening into EDM mixes, so I wouldn't know too much of the difference, but the fact that you said it, I'm sure it would sound even better. And there's plenty of oh, we have a house button. There's plenty of transient enhancing plugins. What? Oh, you right, you said you had already made it another version, so you know what you're doing. Let's see the machine results. Electro House. Yep. That's what it is. We don't expect this to fit any standards. Electro House dubstep. I was going to say that, but not very confident. Bassline, speed garage, electro. Pff, you sneaky trap bastard. Oh, and then because it triggered a hip-hop signal, it triggered the hip-hop substyle classifier, which gave it a 93% funk rating. Which, this is bad. This is poorly trained, but I guess funk is the most electronic influenced trap substyle, kind of. Anyway, Just Corey, thank you for sending that in. Let go. Untitled presentation, click to add subtitle. Oh, I thought I was going to add a subtitle. Oh, another instance where I somehow forget to read the note. I don't see it, and then it's something you explained to me after, and I should have known from the note. This one does not have a note. Jonathan Panetta and Javi Kane. I hate my boss. Live, always good. We haven't gotten a live recording submission before. Live performance, as we have here with Jonathan Panetta. It is funny and fitting. Hell yeah. Live at Brunswick Beer Works. The acoustics look like they'd be pretty wild in there. So it's still room recording. Doesn't sound too. unlisted from a year ago. Oh shit. This is only a part of a newsletter subscription. It looks like based on the description. Drums are definitely overpowering the room recording. But it sounds like if you were standing right in the audience area, it looks like it would be effective in the room. How the sound is going to affect the machine's analysis. The machine has heard live recordings before. Usually they're all from Jonathan Panetta. I think he's the only one that's really sent in a live recording. Javi Kane definitely looks like a good time. Javi Kane, yeah, he was having a grand old time. Not a good showman with just as like a frontman situation. Obviously, you're sharing the frontman role in this song, but with just the mic, he's got a nice stage presence. Nice Black Star amp there. I got one myself, a little different, but it's a great brand of amplifications. Jonathan Panetta, I Hate My Boss live at Brunswick Beer Works with Javi Kane. So yeah, the room recording maybe from a phone, but the quality of the recording actually nothing was like clipped or anything. It was just the drums were the loudest thing because they're the loudest instrument, because all the other instruments are electric. But it sounds like you did a damn good job, and you can still tell that you did. Punk, of course. It knows. It doesn't need studio grade recordings to understand the genres. Though sometimes it will infer random genres from different styles of mixing. But yeah, it pretty much nailed it here. Punk, post-punk, classic rock. The machine knows. And we'll drive it right into the lake if it tells us to. Jonathan Panetta, thank you for sending that in. Shout out to Javi Kane. Thank you for sharing this with us. This is one of the rare videos I haven't seen yet, as it is unlisted from a year ago. I Hate My Boss. You can find the song on the platforms. The studio recording. Augur's Audio Cult is next. As I like to say, we're gonna get our tri-weekly dose of some kind of subliminal programming. I'm not sure exactly what it is. We'll find out later on in life when things start happening. I'm just kidding. But the videos have been especially getting wild with the symbolism. And so this is called Recruit the One Sitting in the Cafe. it's getting really on the nose with the titles here. Augur's Audio Cult usually is the sole recipient of the other of the week. The other genre. Okay, so we got brain scans, we have to decode, okay, car accidents, horrible car accidents. Oh, jeez. There's a ghost? What's happening? Oh my god, horrible car accidents. What the fuck? Is this about brain injuries? Because there was football at the start. Is this about CTE or something? What is happening? Okay, we got typography entry. Okay, so going to war. We're going to war. Soldiers are returning. America celebration. COVID soldier funeral. This is like really ominous. The combination of the sequence of videos and the music. Something else. Coin drop, welcome. Oh, and look at that, we got Dick McGuffin next. Augur's Audio Cult is the closest thing to Dick McGuffin that we have, aside from Dick McGuffin. I like to say that sometimes, but we haven't. I don't know why it's showing me like, please ignore what the recommendations are. I clicked on one thing and it thinks I'm into watching people channel spirits from another world. But after watching this, maybe Augur's Audio Cult, recruit the one sitting in the cafe. Jonathan Panetta has cashed a ticket. We get a double dose of Javi K in here. Let's see. Oh, sorry. I meant to press. That's right. I never really know. Well, we're just going to press the jazz button. So, football players, sports people, and then some kind of political thing, then brains, and then horrible car accidents, more brains. Cartoon about learning, going to war, and then Olympics. I don't know what. Frontal lobe dementia. Who know? I mean, the message is there. Yeah, that's what it is. It's always down tempo. But it's still very confused at 13%. We don't need to go too deep here. Oh, R&B swing? Oh, contemporary R&B? Vaporwave? Neo-soul? Hip-hop? Conscious? It is profoundly confused. This should be an other, really. But I don't have an override to call it other. Augur's Audio Cult, thank you for sending that in. Always, wait, we didn't see the... Okay, no discernible pattern in this slice of the spectrogram. One of these times we got to get the full audio spectrogram. The queue is not closed. If it's telling you it's closed, then there is a horrible bug that just surfaced that has never happened before. Please let me know if it's actually telling you that. Oh, perfect. Jonathan Panetta with the Augur's Audio Code. Thank you for sending that in. With the official version of I Hate My Boss. That's a very appropriate follow-up. I Hate My Boss, Jonathan Panetta and Javi Kane, the studio recording, redeemed or prioritized. Thank you for your contributions. Full energy.
Feeling I'm stuck in traffic, and I'm feeling kinda homesick, 'cause my days are so long. Working long, long hours, been forever since I took a shower, and I think I'm smelling like a dog. Trying to be the leader of a nation, but I can't compete with inflation. But there's one person that pisses me off. I hate my boss, he's such a jerk. Wanna go down to eat some dirt. Working overtime isn't alright, and life's bleeding me dry. I hate my, I really hate my, I really hate my boss. I hate my, I really hate my, I really hate my boss. I feel the stress is building, and I know that it's killing every hope and dream I have. It's like I'm underwater, drowning as I ponder why I do this to myself. If I could tell you what I'm thinking rather than just singing, I'd leave you in tears. I hate my boss, he's such a jerk. Wanna go down to eat some dirt. Working overtime isn't alright, and life's bleeding me dry. I hate my, I really hate my, I really hate my boss. I hate my, I really hate my, I really hate my boss. I hate my boss, he's such a jerk. Wanna go down to eat some dirt. Working overtime isn't alright, and life's bleeding me dry.
Working overtime is intolerant? What's the line? Isn't alright. I always forget what that was. Jonathan Panetta, Javi Kane, I Hate My Boss. It's got like a little bit of that Blink 182 pronunciation, punk pronunciations or enunciation. I don't know, whatever the word is. In the singing style, which sometimes requires to check the lyrics, which is cool. I Hate My Boss, Jonathan Panetta, Javi Kane, December 27, 2024. There's also a music video, which we've seen on this program before. It's quite well done. I recommend. But Spotify, nice and loud on Spotify. YouTube, unfortunately for music video, YouTube really needs to make a change with that normalization for music, because it's unfortunate for streaming purposes. Obviously, if you can just turn up your speakers when you're listening, but you know what I mean. Pop punk, that's what it is. A chunky bass in this one for a rock target. Didn't really strike me that way. It's pretty hot down there. Pop punk, melodic hard. Yeah, it's all punk, pop punk. A little ska. We don't see that too often. Jonathan Panetta, thank you for sending that in. It's not unbalanced. It's just the bass. I think it's just because it was loud. The bass, if it gets slightly out of the calculation isn't perfect when for the ultimate determination of the label of what it says here. It's because it snuck out a little bit from the rock thing, but if you go to bass heavy, it's in there. It's just a little extra rocky, bassy rock. That's the word. Shout out to Javi Kane. Jonathan Panetta, I hate my boss. After Burn, well, we'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Next is Saycom, a name I have not seen in a while, but I recall with great fondness. Let's see what he's done this time. What's up, Big Kahuna? Oh God, yeah, that must be the piano dude. We'll try to. Please don't. There might have to be a certain point where I need to make a mod of the. Well, I guess you guys are literally warning me about it in the. Please don't say fucked up things in the. I don't want to have troubles with the governments. Well, we have free speech in this country, but yeah, never mind, we're good. But just for the sake of decency. All right, let's go. Here we go. Back with the ice. Saycom. Saycom. That can't be right. What the fuck is happening? No, that's the link. Piano dude, are you literally? How did you do that? What did you just do? Did you? I am profoundly confused because this is the link. This is why I keep forgetting to, well, if you're not submitting under account, I won't be able to tell anyway, but you don't know what happened? Okay, so somehow this submission, by Saycom, who is an artist that used to submit often before I took the long break, and I haven't heard from him in a while, and so that's the submission. But the YouTube link goes to this, which is yours. It's this link. I'm literally copy and pasting it. So did he accidentally somehow copy your link while he was that doesn't make any sense. You're doing some kind of black magic over here? What's happening? Saycom, if you tried to send in, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm assuming Piano Dude is doing some kind of high-level prank in which he somehow remembers a name that hasn't submitted in so long, but knows that I would think that it's like, what the I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. We're just gonna move on. He flattened is next. I'm not playing this. This is not. I don't know what the fuck just happened. No, it's not an alias though. The Saycom is a real artist that has been a firm fave in the past. It doesn't make any sense how he got that name. Like why? Like where did that come from? All right, P flattened. PayPal is the name of the track. I got all excited. I thought Saycom was here and he was sending in a song featuring Mackenzie and Fifi LaFleur.
JK on the track.
Also, Dick McGuffin disappeared.
If you owe me, act like you know me. Pay me quick, not slowly. Cause for surely, highly a t-shirt, holy, you be trolling. Should've known you be folding. You never failed to show me just how fraudulent people really can be. But you ran along, little doggy, and I be doggone it. If I mosey on, I move fast, like years ahead of Zipperhead Fred or Sandra Cabbage Head. But even Boo Boo the Fool knew Zipperhead will end up dead. Innocently get hit by my straight leg. To tell he'll never live to tell about. You should've paid me, pal. Pay me, pal.
Anyone else ever had a real reason to wanna be bad? Nothing at all about this life could make a real person glad. Need to turn up the heat just a tad. That means I'm gonna have to make a few of you more mad. Ha! Torture your perfect dad bad by giving them paper cuts with your unused paper pad that you never use. Ha! When it comes to the streets, I'm an honest to the grad. You shit just a little bit too bad for us. Don't be so sad though. You were just another fag on in the wind. Just remember how little you had always had. Maybe you won't feel so damn bad. Fuck what you used to have. Need to get rid of that less deformed up mad you hanging on to, banging on to. Rent your own personal cab. Straight back into your own A-Rab. Need to start to take yourself another tab, but can't pay it. Can you, pal? No pals for you to pay on PayPal. How do you stay pals when each one of you proud for no pay from no pals on PayPal? Couldn't clean up your mess with a Brownie Man paper towel using the concrete trowel. Only movement you'll ever have is out of your ass, and that is about only hits you'll ever have is staying foul.
Get ready to take that big L. But I come in peace, like Hakuna Matata. Throwing the deuces up, introducing you proper. Don't confuse it, I'm a monster when I'm consuming all the imposters. A chupacabra under the moon, waiting for food, patiently maneuver through obstacles. Safety's an illusion, I'm on ya. You're fucked like Kama Sutra, met super glue, stuck in a position you wouldn't wanna be in. I'm producing the lava heat every single time that I'm speaking. Don't compute the drama, suck a free bitch. Hope you don't pollute my vibe with the convoluted lie. Suck a deep like a lozenge, choke on it, never breathe in. Allegedly, if I died, your problems would subside. Yet I'm still me, bitch, alive as ever. I'm the elephant in the room, you're a fly getting swatted at when you buzz into someone's ear. It's just me being caged within the bars, imprisoned in the madness. Vision is blurry, I'm crashing. Mistakes I made could have been tragic. A terror like Bin Laden. To those who were closest, only devotion I had was an addict. Was my next fix. Reckless intellect slipped. Depression and anguish, suicide attempts, intent to put an
Eminem style editing.
And the fact that I'm actually savage, my brain could contain all the ways to rebrand it. Self-image wasn't hell driven to become evident. That was my route, given a second chance to regrow. Filling all the cracks in the mosaic, living life without limits, maybe even lavish. Or am I crazy, cringe or a casket? Or I'll end up pushing daisies, been invade, but any variant of that, I want it gone.
Lives on 7 Mile.
Intact pieces that are tearing at the back of my mind. Looking vicariously might be scary. Any burdens that you carry with you after, guarantee that it'll be disaster. It could seriously impact you from here on. JK on curious at first, then you laughing till you look in the mirror.
It cracks if it says
realizing that I'm you through a myriad of raps and
That's a
and
Halloween.
I could be better than anyone imagined.
MC Kenzie, really solid job there to close it out. PayPal, he flattened, Fifi LaFleur, MC Kenzie, 4 years old remixed. Oh wow. Yeah, the energy definitely came across. You guys are riding the beat, nice. Different qualities of vocal recordings, but for the as a casual production on BandLab, not bad at all. PayPal, the title, the lyrical concept it's a fun exercise. The PayPal of it all. It led to some interesting lyrics. Let's see what the machine says. Course trap. So this is, I believe this was Heath Lattin's part that I clipped.
Don't be so sad.
Yeah. If maybe if I got Kenzie's part, would have said hardcore. Yeah, not the balance wasn't too bad. Just has that extra crispy phone recording high end in it. But we've heard more extreme. There's hardcore down there, 2%. Negligible. He flattened. Thank you for sending that in. Shout out to Fifi LaFleur and MC Kenzie. 4 years ago, and Pendo 46. That must be the beat producer. LB Sickening is next. Hey there. LB Sickening of Sicko ENT. Hey there. Hey spelled as in hay, as in is for horses. Hay. Hey there.
How's smoking meth?
Hey there, Kelsey. Why you
This was just a
always
typo.
smoking meth?
Hey there, Kelsey is the name of the track.
You show up looking wild with your hair in full distress. You say you're feeling focused, you're vibrating like a jet.
Is this about a real
You don't need
person?
no smoke, you need a nap and some reset.
A tweaker who got
Kelsey's
arrested and
in
then
the
he took
doorway
her.
like a gremlin in the night. Talking about
Mugshot.
she's energized. She ain't blinks since Tuesday night. She got pockets full of random junk. A spoon, a sock, a map. Trying to trade it for a snack. Like, bro, I pay you back. She pacing like a squirrel to drink a gallon of Red Bull. Trying to fix the microwave, but the microwave is full. She says, I'm on a mission. Lost it halfway through. Now she's organizing cabinets. How you meth with nothing to do. Hey there, Kelsey. Why you always smoking meth?
It's just a meth smoking video.
Show up looking wild with your hair in full distress.
I feel like he's
Say you
calling
feel
someone out.
focused, but you're vibrating like a jet. Girl, you don't need no smoke. You need a nap and a reset.
Can't nap when you're on
Kelsey
meth.
talking fast like she
Fortunately.
rapping double time. Trying to tell a story, but she skips every other line. She like, anyway, hold up. Did you hear the sound? No. Kelsey, that's your heartbeat. Trying to calm itself
So
down.
this is a diss
Cleaning every surface
for a
like she
rapper
prepping
named
for
Kelsey.
a raid. Alphabetize the spices that she didn't even make. She like, I'm really chilling, I'm relaxed, I'm in control. But she polishing the ceiling with a shoelace in the bowl. Hey there, Kelsey. Why you always smoking meth?
Dark comedy parody. I just saw
Wild
that.
with your hair in full distress. You say you're feeling focused, but you're vibrating like a jet.
But
Girl, you don't
she's not a
need
rapper,
no
just a
smoke.
junkie I know. Oh my god. And you used her image?
Sit down, drink
Did she
some water.
agree to
You're
this?
buzzing like a phone that fell inside the washer. I hate you because your chaos wrapped in human form. Or a tornado with pajamas in the middle of a storm. Stop running your mouth about me with your bullshit lies.
So you have a legit problem with it.
I'll make a whole fucking
real
album
life.
about you, bitch.
Okay, yeah, it sounds like it. Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Alrighty. That'll be sickening. Hey there, Kelsey. No, not at all. Wait, what is that in response to? Not at all. It's not about, you don't actually have a problem with her? I can never get these diss track. The diss track culture is something I truly cannot. I'm too autistic to understand or something. It sounds so convincing that you have genuine issues with the people you're dissing, and then it's just apparently there's no problem, which is a fascinating psychological thing that I have been observing. But that was a fun track. Not too bad quality. It was actually better than some of the more recent ones you're sending in, but still could use some. But yeah, I know you said you like to do it raw and what have you. But this is wild. I mean, I do not have her okay. Right, because I asked about so it was a genuine diss. All right. Just want to make sure I'm not being crazy. I asked if you had her permission. Yeah, that seems. I mean, none of us know who she is, and none of us are gonna look her up based on Google reverse image. I shouldn't have. Why did I say that? I'm just. My mind's going to like how that could go wrong, but. Assuming she's not a famous public figure, there's really no problem. Nobody. Dance pop? What? How did this be dance pop?
Met with nothing to do. Hey there, Kelsey.
I don't know how that's we have to change that. Somehow decently balanced indie pop folk. Okay, you've completely confused it. This is well, thankfully there is at least one hip hop category which I would definitely click on. There's pop rap. I wouldn't even call it that, but okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. That's my plan later on. I'm gonna track down a tweaker in wherever LB6, Ohio, right? Is it? What's the name? Because you sent in a. Oh, there was this song. It was the with the videos of the other tweakers on the street. And there was Port. No, it wasn't Cleveland. It was Port something. I can't remember. Simba is next. Remind me what I'm thinking of. Roses is the name. Port Clinton. That's what it is. I knew it was a CL. Simba. Roses. Unreleased. Simba's always a good time. Let's see what he's done this time.
GC on the track, boy. I gave you a rose, yeah. 2 weeks later, it wasn't me that you chose. I bleed from my nose, 8 lines of coke and 8 bottles to go. I'm breaking my oath. Hey. I pull my gun on my holster, ask if he wanna smoke, he told me no, sir. Swish is sweet, full of closure. Everything's fine, everything's kosher. I hang the nuisance from the noose, ain't no uncomfortable from the rope. I cut him loose, he got blue marks on his neck. Both of his eyes making X, that's how I know that he's dead. While he told me, he said, better be keeping your head on your shoulders. He told me come over, pulled up at my sister's Toyota Corolla. Gave you a rose, but I think my nose hurt. GC on the track, boy. I gave you a rose. 2 weeks later, wasn't me that you chose. I bleed from my nose, 8 lines of coke and 8 bottles to go. I'm breaking my oath. I'm breaking my oath. I put my gun on my holster. Ask if he wanna smoke, he told me no sir, no, yeah. My life got me like shit, I'm all like wake up, take drugs, yeah. I don't really wanna think about it, no. I'm just like wake up, take drugs. I don't wanna think, no. I don't wanna think, no. Hey, I just wanna sing, I just wanna drink, yeah. Woo, now she talking about a diamond ring like we a thing, yeah. I'm so exhausted, turning the faucet. Splash my face off cause I'm getting nauseous. This shit is toxic, that's why I'm always on shit. I can get off it, I just say fuck this, I get my nuts kissed. Oh fuck out of roses, they just commotion. These bloody noses, they coming, they going. They get to flowing, whenever emotions provoke. Eric is the father of my little brother. Recently he tried to fit my mother by sending a heart saying that he loved me.
Everybody knew it was a cover. He just tryna fuck up my mama that a rubber. Like, I just lost 3 kids of meth. Let's go ahead, make another. You gotta discover that ain't better have a move forward. Like, switch off. She say, why your shit's off? Now we getting ticked off. You don't wanna see him when he pissed off. No. Now we take it out on mama. Beat the fucking bricks off. Woo! I just spilled the tea. And this shit's hot. Cause you beating on a woman. And you got a lip cock. Boy, you should kick rocks. Used to beat me over the head with some clippers whenever I was like this.
A lot of
tall.
feel in this one.
I take my gun out my holster. Ask if he wanna smoke, he say no sir, no sir, no. Yeah.
See you on the track, boy.
Wake up.
Great range of vocal
Drugs, yeah.
textures,
I really wanna think
timbres.
about it. No, yeah. Nah, fuck it. Better than a dick pic that my mom sucking how the rock coming when you pop it and you swallow it. Should've kept some of that head you were giving instead of nodding it.
Such a wide range of emotions I felt through that. That was a great ride. Simba, SMBA. Hope I'm saying that's how I've always said it. No one's corrected me thus far. Roses, unreleased. It just says unreleased. It doesn't say unfinished. Sounds like it could be finished. Some Michael Jackson parts, yeah. But beat Mary Martha vocals. I think I know what you're talking about, Schizo. There's such a kind of like dynamic nature to the different vocal parts where the beat instrumental kind of stays steady throughout those transitions, and maybe your brain is looking for the increase in the instrumental energy when he starts going at it more vocally, but it's just kind of riding that same. And I think that's what you're hearing, because that's what I'm hearing. But it didn't really, like, to me that's to me that's like a fine-tuning thing at this point. Unless if he doesn't have control of the beat, then that might be a problem. But not really. You should be able to work something out. But no, what I mean is it was still very effective. I thoroughly enjoyed, but there's always room for improvement. But this has tons of potential, even as it is. Here we go. The machine is going to work. Yes, but like, we'll be back on what? Oh shit. Thursday, maybe, or when? Oh, one of those days, and then Friday, definitely. And the FERM Faves Volume 4, I have to pick those and post them this week so that I can do Volume 5, which would be of this week only. This is the first stream of the week, being Monday. Pop rap. Now, what part was this?
Whenever emotions prefer, Eric is a father of my little brother. Recently, he tried to fit my mother.
Very much a rap verse. Lots of R&B vibes, though. Yeah, well balanced. Like, it's a good mix, but I think it's more of the energy. Oh, this is interesting. Pop novelty. Have we ever seen that before? I don't know if maybe. It's very rare. Non-music comedy, that's always fun. Pop parody we've seen. It does have a almost like a sarcastic sound to it. I think that's kind of the mood that's being picked up on there. Synth pop, alternative rock, jazzy hip hop. It's a novel. It really is. In fact, I think we're going to actually go with that. We need to even out the the genre distribution, because we always get over 50% hip hop. We need to switch that to pop novelty. In fact, let's see where it is on the map. Okay, it's not too far from other things. Paid lead. Okay, yeah, I can see that. SOB This Life. Paid lead. L3 Monster. Paid lead. Don Cabal. Okay. And again, that's only 30 seconds of it, not the whole. That's the rap part. Simba, thank you for sending that in. Very interesting track. I very much enjoyed. It's a novelty. Dimitri Deshawn is next. I closed the queue, right? Yeah. Hollow Rollo, if you're here, check in via the website or type in the chat and I will release you. But if you check the site, it'll put you back automatically. But if you're not here to hear this message, then you won't do that, which confirms that you're actually not here, which is why you're on hold. I'll probably play it at the end, though, either way. But you might be higher up if you come back. Dimitri Deshawn, Home. Got the tweaker, Kelsey, here.
It's all in my head right now. I'm falling, I can't look down. I wonder if you're alone, or he's who you've been calling. Oh, it's all in my head right now. I'm falling, I can't look down. I wonder if you're alone, or he's who you've been calling. Oh, I might drink too much when I start feeling lonely. All this warmth inside my chest, it's like you hold me. My mind is so cold, you can't let go. It's all in my head right now. I'm falling, I can't look down. I wonder if you're alone, or he's who you've been calling. Oh, it's all in my head right now. I'm falling, I can't look down. I wonder if you're alone, or he's who you've been calling. Oh, give me a chance. Hey, yeah.
The bass is the only thing that seems pretty wild to me.
I know you were made for me.
I love the vibes.
Hard to taste defeat. It's all in my head right now. I'm falling, I can't look down. I wonder if you're alone, or he's who you've been calling. Oh,
Hell yeah. Home. So, this is from a year ago. I'm also just noticing. The title of the video is Home by Kashi, but it was submitted under the name of the channel, which is Dimitri Deshawn. So, maybe it goes by both names. Dimitri Deshawn on Instagram, which, when you take advantage of sharing your social media, I take advantage of following you on said social media. Yeah, that was, I really, bumping. I really liked that vibe. That was nice and smooth. The bass was pretty extreme. It almost seemed like it was like a bit too much sub bass to where I could appreciate it in my headphones. We'll look at the machine, but real quick. Oh, look who's that there. Sorry, I'm just trying to go to the Dimitri Deshawn music. Florida, represent. Oh, we got some Jessie Lashley. Shout out to her. All right, let's go to the machine. the machine's results. Also, yeah, Young Spiral. Oh, you already submitted your song. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure. I'll close it back up. Hollow Rollo, you're the only one left that's on hold. So this is being called Trap. Okay. I can see that, but yeah, so let me just... It's a trap beat underlying for sure. This is the thing. So it's off the charts relative to the rest of the frequencies. So that's something I would personally fix. This is from a year ago, so you know, not a big deal. The vibes came across just fine. Just something to note. Trap, cloud rap, emo, alternative rock. I like that. That makes sense. Dimitri Deshawn, thank you for sending that in. Home. Shout out Florida. Catchy hook. It's in my head right now. Hollow Rollo has returned, and now you're next because you returned. That's how it works. If you go on hold, you just gotta come back and you reclaim your spot. Can't Be Nervous, Hollow Rollo, off my new album with Empire Records. So this is the, if some of you might, if you've been here in the last couple streams towards the end, this is the guy that sends in those 19-year-old YouTube video or 16-year-old YouTube videos where it's just old school on the street freestyle rapping. And this is, oh, damn it. Hold on. There we go. This is a new, off his new album, Can't Be Nervous, Hollow Rollo.
Rollo. Ooh, I'ma doing dirty, no mask on. Exhibit 1, I want the information passed on. First responders like, damn, that's a bad joint. Half his face right there, but the other half gone. When shit's tough, you stay down and get your stash on. Yeah, she pretty, but I don't fuck with no ass joints. I need the ass to bounce back, so I spaz on it. Otherwise, she like a Cashapp with no cash on it. Nobody's better, nobody's worse. We all the same, we share this earth. You keep flashing, you gon' be dessert. Eating in niggas' face while motherfuckers' stomachs hurt. No, that's berserk to a smart nigga. You always had brains but no heart, nigga. You a rat, you the reason I got caught, nigga. Stressing in that cell, all that commie that I bought, nigga. Riding with that little Uzi, I ain't talking vert. About to baptize a nigga, I ain't talking church. If I'ma get you, then I gotta make that shit worth it. Show you how to work it. When it's up, you can't get nervous. Riding with that little Uzi, I ain't talking vert. About to baptize a nigga, I ain't talking church. If I'ma get you, then I gotta make that shit worth it. Show you how to work it. When it's up, you can't be nervous. Ooh, I refuse to sound like you dudes. It's my integrity, fuck a million views. I spit it for the thugs who abide by rules. That shit I went through, you can't learn that in no fucking school. They say I'm cruel cause it's shit that I used to do. They say I'm few, if you knew you should leave the room. They say I'm hollow, got no feelings, I was born immune. In prison you get treated like an animal in a fucking zoo.
Is that a mask or is that
so
effects?
I pop some blues or some Percocets. My homie dipping off the cigarette.
Almost looks like it's his real face.
I did some shit that I don't regret. The other shit I did, I just prayed and hope I won't forget. Riding with that little Uzi, I ain't talking vert. About to baptize a nigga, I ain't talking church. If I'ma get you, then I gotta make that shit worth it. Show you how to work it. When it's up, you can't get nervous. Riding with that little Uzi, I ain't talking vert. About to baptize a nigga, I ain't talking church. If I'ma get you, then I gotta make that shit worth it. Show you how to work it. When it's up, you can't be nervous.
This has gotta be trap. Solid trap.
You can't be federal because you're a pussy.
Get a little of the music video shoot audio in there at the end. Really effective. It might be. It should call it thug rap or gangsta. because that's really the vibes that it gives off. But it's definitely a trap beat. Hardcore rap might be in there, yeah. It's but it's really well done, and is Hollow Rollo, your voice, a little bit of that gritty texture over the beat drop, the bass drops, and it's a really effective method in a world where I hear all kinds of people trying different trap beats. This feels like a classic trap sound, and it really it works to my ears, and whatever that says, I think it's a good thing. And the video is really interesting. It's like a bunch of Halloween mask type things, and that one mask that you're wearing, I kept thinking it was like an effect because it matched so well.
You keep
like I thought it was like an AI melted face thing. Let me hit the subscribe button. Let's see what the machine says. Trap, as expected. The vocals were pretty hot. What was the imbalance? Okay, that's something we see pretty often. It didn't really sound imbalanced to me, but yeah, it's missing the low mid. I think it gives it a specific type of rawness. Hardcore, trap, gangsta, cloud rap, rock, deathcore, horrorcore. There's thug rap. Okay, we checked off all the boxes with some extras. Thank you for sending that in, Hollow Rollo. Can't Be Nervous, from a year ago, North Philadelphia, born and raised. That's West. Pessimist is next. Never Again. What has Pessimist been up to? Never Again.
I've been on that pirate, got me spinning like a tide. I've been slaying dragons, you can't even
right
catch
off
a
the
fire.
bat.
You gon' end up missing like your name is Will Byers. Catch this jack on none on me, I'm always getting high. Money in my duffel, I done told the baggage. Jello guy for ice, I shoot your glasses. It's a pack, watch out in here, I smoke your ashes. That low boy is gang, he might be a fuck. Now I'm playing, but I make more than a Monopoly man. Put my feet up in that sprint, I turn you to a running man. I feel like I'm Caesar, really stab you out in London, man. Shit, tell your daddy where I condom, man. Crush up, man, I cuss up blackout, crush up, man, I kill that boy named Blackout, whoa. I've been on that pirate, got me spinning like a tide. I've been slaying dragons, you can't even catch the fire. You gon' end up missing like your name is Will Byers. Catch this jack on none on me, I'm always getting high. Money in my duffel, I done told the baggage. Jello guy for ice, I shoot your glasses. It's a pack, watch out in here, I smoke your ashes. That low boy is gang, he might be a fuck.
See what you did there with the F word. Never Again it looks like remix is in the title there, so maybe that's an extreme. But that I wouldn't be surprised if that would be the original mix. Pessimist. This is one of those bizarre. I would call it like a hyper trap, extreme electronic, new wave something. Type of you got the bass just raping your ears. I have to say the vocals sit in a very distinct and effective pocket. Like they're not overshadowed, they're not buried, they cut right through. I think that was that was cool to me. But I'm not, as I've said many times in the past, not the biggest fan of the maximum saturation bass at that level of loudness, but the way you pull it off, I can see how people enjoy this type of sound. Although it does, yeah, just based on loudness alone, the vocals are technically soft, but they I mean, there's no target to accommodate for that. But I can't emphasize enough what an engineering feat it is to get the vocals to sit in such a nice pocket in that environment. Always good to have a pop parody signal. Trap, pop, rap. The machine doesn't know what the hell's going on here. It just hears loud bass and trap beat and it calls it trap. Pessimist, thank you for sending that in. Always good to hear what the newest generation of artists is doing. Never Again. That's the name of the track. I have to go to the bathroom one more time. And then we've got 6 more. Jelly Bean Did It. Miss. That's exactly how I feel, Schizo, but those darn kids, no, they like to do that, and it happens enough to where I realize it's a thing. So I don't, I'm not gonna say otherwise. I'll be right back. What's up, Songmaster? No worries. Oh shit, flight to the Dominican Republic. All right, be right back. Whoa. What the fuck is going on? Alright, we're good. Some wild interference. Alright, we got a couple more left. Damn it. Jelly Bean Did It. Miss. That's the name of the track. I had a song saved draft. Okay, yeah, I can open it up. We only have a few left. This one's a short one. I opened it. Go ahead and send it on in. Jelly Bean Did It. Miss.
Yeah. Keep on talking shit about me, I'ma go and steal your bitch. Then I up the flank, bitch, you know I do not miss. Shawty kinda crazy, looking at me like she wants some kids. I feel like a parent, cause I'm gonna beat you with a switch. Goddamn, go and grab that stick for me. I feel like a pirate, cause you know I get my beats for free. Like some fucking cranberries while you lingering. You know I fuck her so good, so now she sing for me. I feel like a me, I'ma go and steal your bitch. Then I unlook, but you know I do not miss. Shawty kinda crazy, looking at me like she wants some kids. I feel like a parent, cause I'm gonna beat you with a switch. Goddamn, go and grab that steak for me. I feel like a pirate, cause you know I give my beats for free. Like some fucking cranberries while you lingering. You know I fuck her so good, so now she sing for me.
This one's way more intense, way more extreme than Pessimists. We spoke too soon. Oh my god. I felt like I was being electrocuted for a minute and a half through my ears. Sorry. That's intense. I don't know what, I wasn't even looking at the, that's what the machine's for. I wasn't even looking at the balance. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I like the pirate line. That was good though. I like that. Pirate, stealing beats, pirate, something like that. Yeah, I mean you can't get any louder than that. No, we still I still think the loudest was minus 4.8. So this one not quite breaking the barrier, but it's getting there. Breaking the norms, and I support breaking the norms, but I acknowledge that I will not understand all of the enjoyment of breaking certain norms. In fact, we're not calling this trap. I'd rather call it bass music, because that's definitely. At least I'm not the guy saying this isn't real music. This sucks. I acknowledge that it is appreciated. And I appreciate your creativity. It's just my ears do not compute. But I'll continue to indulge. Thank you for sending that in. Jelly Bean did it. Wild stuff. Okay, so this is... Okay, so this is the channel troll, as he puts it. Let's see what he's done this time. I still can't believe... Oh, you had to... I still can't believe you faked me out on a name that hasn't submitted in years.
Some people like dip. Some people like balls. Some people like ass, hands, feet, and mouth, but I like none at all. Some people like motion. Other people like lotion. Some people like candy, but that don't scare me, 'cause that is all I need. Some people like flashlights. Other people like socks. As for me, well, I'll tell you, I like rubbing cannabis lotion on my cock. Some people like assholes. Others like the rim. But for me, all I need is some lotion or weed to get me ready to rip. Some people like lips. Some people like tongue. But some cannabis is all I want, so that I can get hung. Some people like hand soap. Other people like a good stroke. But a bit is all I need of that lotion of weed, so I'm locked and loaded and ready to breed. Some people like flashlights. Other people like socks.
music interview.
Some people like monk trucks, and other people need some red pumps so that they can get off. But some cannabis lotion for me.
It is country though. I want to change. I almost want to actually call it an interview. Okay, we can stop it. I didn't realize it was. I didn't realize it was that long. Cannabis lotion. Thanks for sending that in. Always good. Oh yeah, as long as you don't disrupt the stream, right? Piano dudes wrote in a note about being a troll, but defending his trollishness without disrupting the stream. Yeah, you could disrupt the stream in other ways that I would not tolerate. Sending in troll music is one of the ways that I sometimes tolerate, and that's what happens. Young Spiral is next. MM3 Inspiration. 1 hour ago.
Socks going crazy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Late night lives, you know I don't love you. Stars on this chair, dreams on la tête. Let's go. Walking in party, j'brille comme néon. Shawty me regarde, j'suis blanc ma fond. À peine des maçons, j'pense qu'au million. Avant j'avais rien, mais tout est bon. Yeah, Rex et ma jeans, ça fait longtemps. J'pensais à ces rêves quand j'étais enfant. Dans les scream my name quand j'arrive devant. Maintenant j'dois laisser le poids dans le vent.
Is this in a different language?
Yeah, yeah, la nuit j'ai réfléchi. Yeah, yeah, j'cours après la vie. Yeah, yeah, j'cours après mes rêves aussi. Late night driving dans la ville. J'vois les lumières briller sur les buildings. Musique trop forte dans le véhicule.
Definitely another one.
I remember days quand j'étais perdu. Personne croyait vraiment en nous.
It's in French?
Et j'vois le futur beaucoup plus grand. Yeah, people talk but they don't know.
But it's half English.
All the nights dans le froid. All the nights dans le noir. Trying to survive, trying to grow. Essayer de trouver un vrai espoir. Maintenant quand j'prends le micro, transforme mes rêves en or. Yeah, Shawty from Paris, she like my sound.
Chris Norman, if you're not in the queue, then no.
Moving too fast, mais j'peux pas ralentir now. Got my team et on monte tous, personne pourra nous stopper.
French and English.
Dans la nuit maintenant, on touche les sommets. Walking up party, j'brille comme néon. Shawty me regarde, j'suis blanc ma fond. À peine des maisons, j'pense comme Milan. Avant j'avais rien, mon côté bon. Rex ma jeans, ça fait trop longtemps. J'pensais à ces rêves quand j'étais enfant. J'allais scream my name quand j'arrive devant.
The instrumentals, it's a bit compressed. But the vocal sound.
Je roule trop vite sous les étoiles. Le futur brille dans mes yeux. Comme une ville pleine de néons sales. I remember days sans argent. Prends des directions dans la vie. Maintenant la foule crie mon nom. Quand je monte sur la scène la nuit. They used to laugh at the kid. Avant ils disaient que c'était fini. Maintenant ils copient chaque vague. Chaque flow, chaque mélodie. Funny how the world changed it. Quand la lumière arrive sur toi.
Yeah, there's like a weird.
Même quand je touche le sky. Shawty dance dans la route. Elle bouge l'autre.
Something weird's happening in the instrumental.
Tu brilles toute la nuit, mais je pense à mes rêves. Je pense à mon équipe. Tout ce goulet, c'était sortir du vide. Star dans les yeux quand je roule. Le passé reste derrière. Dreams dans la tête depuis longtemps. Maintenant il veut réel. Je me rappelle de nuits froides. Je me rappelle du silence. Maintenant la musique résonne comme un écho d'espérance. Life moving fast, je ralentis le monde. But the future calling loud.
I love the way the energy's moving with the vocals. It sounds like something's getting phased out in the beat or something.
Avant j'étais perdu dans la nuit, maintenant je vis ma vie. Shawty say she love my vibe. Elle dit que j'ai quelque chose. Maybe it's deep inside. Peut-être tous les choses. Toutes les news j'ai douté. Toutes les fois où j'ai tombé.
Was this AI processed in some kind of way? Maybe.
Walking the party, j'brille comme néon. Shawty me regarde, j'suis dans ma fond. Avec des maçons, j'pense comme Milo. Avant j'avais rien, maintenant t'es bon. Rex et ma jeans, ça fait trop longtemps. J'pensais à ces rêves quand j'étais enfant. Dans les scream my name quand j'arrive devant. Maintenant j'vois les étoiles dans le vent. Stars in the sky quand je roule la nuit.
But there is no.
Avant j'ai perdu dans l'ombre, maintenant je brille dans la cité. Dreams dans la tête, dreams dans
Here's just one sample. This part sounds pretty clean. It's when the bass. I think the bass is like something about the way the bass is compressed. The vocals sound solid. I don't know what I'm hearing. It didn't. I'm not trying to like say it's bad. I'm just trying to figure out what it is about it that I was hearing that felt like it was off. Not musically. It was like a sound thing. It was I can only describe it as the bass being like smeared out or I don't know. I cannot tell. Your voice didn't. I wasn't even referring to your voice when I was asking about AI processing. I just thought it's because the instrumental just had a strange compression to it. I thought your vocal performance was. I've never heard an AI spit out 2 different languages. So you got just on that alone. I'm not. Cloud rap makes sense. I'm not thinking your vocals were AI, but just something, the way the beat was mixed was just a strange, pretty hot in the bass. Maybe it was just the bass was so. Yeah, the last several submissions we had has been just excessive bass. It could be the way that it's translating in my headphones, and it's a lot of sub bass, and then it just gets spread out, and I don't hear the sub bass because you don't hear sub bass, you feel it. And these are headphones, so the waves aren't long enough to feel it. Complex potentially acoustic things going on. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, the vibe was really nice. Cloud rap, trap, makes sense. Pop rap, little other things. Young Spiral, thank you for sending that in. MM3, inspiration. Prod Swift Fox. Maybe Swift Fox has a specific way of doing his bass, and that's just what it is. No disrespect to your production here. Overall, I think it was quite effective. Young Spiral. Coin drop, you are here. You're good. I'll put you back. You just got to check the site. Sometimes it might not work. But if you got to try pretty hard for it. You got to like go on a different device and not be logged on for it to not recognize you. The only person that's on hold is Zova, XOVA. Damage. Oh, L3. L3, if you're here. You're on hold. I'll play at the end either way, but you might be next if you're here. A Thin Slice, coin drop. Who is here? Zova is back. Where's Zova? Oh, Zova vanished. That's hilarious. Zova vanished. Okay, Zova, I got you. I will release. But first, a coin drop. A Thin Slice of Nothing coin drop. It's 5 minutes, so we'll go through the data for a couple minutes.
I've been waiting my life, sitting by the river, looking towards the future. All I ever wanted was just a chance for me to be the same. All I ever
The last song I sang at my house, it was an empty room. You recorded this in an empty room? it seems like there's a weird resonance in the room.
A thin slice of them. I've been beaten and I've been
It sounds like it. Are you like moving in the room while you're recording this? Or maybe there's an alternating effect.
all over the world to get home to being normal like you. Oh, I dream of this way.
It sounds like something's moving in front of your mouth as you're singing.
The same.
It's a very unusual.
That's all I ask for. A thin slice of your time. What do I
The emotion is strong.
need to do to show you my?
It's a distorted. It's a clipped recording. That's what's happening.
Or do I need to hide? Do I need more than I need?
No FX.
Why can't you see?
Yeah, so very much a raw.
For who I am.
Oh, there's your note. A little older track. Zero auto-tune. That's pretty impressive because it's. I detect no pitch discrepancies. Let's go through the data while it's a country. Yeah, vocals were very loud. Right. Beautiful singing, but it clipped. You could hear it rattling and distorting when you get loud. The performance sounds excellent, though. Let's go with that. It's just that, but I can't figure out what.
What you want, 'cause what I want is inside.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if you must have put some kind of effect, or maybe it's a noise canceling thing that's causing some interesting. It was like like something was being sucked out towards the end of the phrases. It was like the sound of your voice was changing as it decayed or something. Might have been. I'm assuming you recorded it on a phone or something. But yeah, really, a thin slice of nothing coin drop. Really beautiful singing performance. I mean, it's I can tell you really put your soul into it. And without auto-tune, again, sounded pitch perfect. I mean, so that's a sign of good musicianship. But yeah, just old recording. Yeah, nothing to go too crazy over in terms of. It's a thin slice of nothing. Thank you for sending that in, coin drop. All right, Zova is next. XOVA. Damage featuring Wait and L3. A little German English rap song with my homies. Earlier we had French and English, now this is German and English.
Ja, du bist gedamaged, das ist dein Payback. Alle Augen auf, ja, du bist wie gevanished. Was willst du jetzt von mir, Digga? Ich bin so embarrassed von dir. There is no way, dass du dachtest, dass ich verliere. Ja, ja, bin es da, ja. Ja, sie sagt, dass sie mich braucht und ich fahr, ja. Ja, ja, viel zu fast, ja. Nein, ich kenne keine Bremsen, nur das Lenkrad. Ja, sie guckt nur auf mich in meine Watch. Ja, sie guckt nur auf mich, wenn ich sie rock, ja. Meine Augen rot, bin voller Stoff, ja. Ja, sie schreit, denn sie will noch mehr. Das ist dein Payback, alle Augen auf, ja. Du bist wie gevanished. Was willst du jetzt von mir, Digga? Ich bin so embarrassed von dir. There is no way, dass du dachtest, dass ich verliere. Du bist gedamaged, das ist dein Payback, alle Augen auf, ja. Du bist wie gevanished. Was willst du jetzt von mir, Digga? Ich bin so embarrassed von dir. There is no way, dass du dachtest, dass ich verliere.
Ich geb nen Fuck auf deine Money, was du nicht hast in deinem Bankaccount. Fuck auf Franchise mit Baddies, ich fahr voraus. Du gehst wie nach Betty, bankrupt und sagst, I can't stop, get up. Watch ein Vision, love wie Betty, ja. Guck, wie ich im Cadillac war, fühlt dich bedroht, nimm die Hands ab. Hat nicht gelohnt, aber gib ab, vielleicht tust du mal dein Team an. Und du willst an FIFA und tunst deine Karre, muss One zu einem Siebener. Keinem juckt deine mittelbebittete Fresse meiner Gegenwart. Oder in der Winter befindet der Reste, die von den Wellensteinjacken waren. Keine Bewegung im Stand, verkaufst so 2 Tarnt wie im Türkeismarkt. Wait und Sova, ist dein Game over.
Das ist dein Payback, alle Augen auf, ja, du bist wie gevanished. Was willst du jetzt von mir?
This is a good level of heavy bass for me.
No way, dass du dachtest, dass ich verliere. Du bist gedamaged, das ist dein Payback, alle Augen auf, ja, du bist wie gevanished.
Still a little off the charts, but it's round and it's dynamic.
Name one rapper that ever stood up to me. Bitch, I do damage with every line that I ever spit. Bitch, you're getting murdered and buried. Your blood tastes like strawberry. There's a warning time for every rapper trying to test me. Bitch, I'm being your quick, that's coming at your doorstep. Better not open the door or you're dead. Uzi shotgun or a melee weapon. Either way, I'm sending this motherfucker up into heaven. I'm still in your soul, then I go live right solo. Motherfuckers never know how many rappers I can kill in a matter of a second. I'll spill blood all over the ceiling of this building. Just give me the beat and I'm killing. Manslaughter on the mic and you'll never know how I'm truly feeling. Cause every time I rap I'm starting to feel like a villain. Bitch,
das ist dein Payback, alle Augen auf, ja, du bist wie gevanished. Was willst du jetzt von mir, Digga? Ich bin so embarrassed von dir. There is no way, dass du
So this is a German hook.
Das ist dein Payback, alle Augen auf, ja, du bist wie gevanished. Was willst du jetzt von mir, Digga? Ich bin so embarrassed von dir. There is no
That's a cool
way,
vibe.
dass du dachtest, dass ich verliere.
Very cool vibes. L3 with the German boys. Zova and Wait. Wate. I don't know if both of them are German or one of them is. February. So this is just a couple months, 2 months ago. Yeah, like the hook coming in and out of the hook is that's an effect. That's a really it's stuck in my head, so that's good. I don't know. Okay, that's fine. Did I? Oh shit. No, we got it. Yeah, so I'm not sure who is who. I know L3 was at the end. And nice, as I was saying, bass heavy, but wasn't distorted, compressed brick wall into the same level the entire time sound. It was a loud bass, but it was nice. It was round. Let's see what the machine says. Trap, yeah. It's trap. Bass heavy. Cloud rap and trap. That's probably the most common combination of tags out of all the tags. Trap and cloud rap, especially combined. But a very unique vibe, especially given the German. L3, thank you for sending that in. Zova, shout out W8. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That's my bad. But we're still here. Freak and Phantom 180 are next. And then we've got Larry Lewis and Digital Vocal Band to close us out. That Ain't My Type. Is this the opposite of that Sweetie song? Is that who it is? Sweetie? That's my type. That Ain't My Type. Freak, Phantom 180.
My type girl. Hold up, that ain't my type girl. No, that ain't my type. That ain't my type. I'm homies to the left, we all gon' make it right. Why that dumb bitch talking shit out of spite? Mix the cough syrup in the candy, need the Sprite. Ain't a hillbilly, but I love some Coors Light. Welcome to I Love Free Ladies and Gents. At the party night, shots deep like 50 Cent. By the nice watch, don't need money I spent. Flying in the sky like a hero Clark Kent. Yeah, like Clark Kent. Bad bitch wanna see me, her back get bent. 10 racks gone, wouldn't even make a dent. Bought this new Audi right here, ain't no rent. At the party and we deep. 4 a.m. I'm making music, I won't sleep. If flows say I'm this goddamn beat. Got the Preem logo on my body, ass clean. Yeah, that ain't my type, no, that ain't my type, girl. You ain't my type, no, you ain't my type, girl.
I think the machine's gonna be really confused.
Ain't my type, girl. Ain't my type, no. Girl, you not my type, like, bitch, you know that. Yeah, you say you love me, shouldn't have showed that. Now I got Mercedes on my floor mat, whipping that Benz, whipping that hoe. But you know you really not my type, ho. Even though that, yeah, it's real tight, ho. Every time I dive in, I go psycho. Being free, yeah, you know we might go. That ain't my type, no, that ain't my type, girl. You ain't my type, no, you ain't my type, girl. Ain't my type, no, ain't my type, girl. Ain't my type, no. That ain't my type, no, that ain't my type, girl. You ain't my type, no, you ain't my type, girl. Ain't my type, no, ain't my type.
It's so fully compressed.
No.
I don't know what the appeal of that is. The choice to have everything the same loudness is what I mean. Freak, Phantom 180, that ain't my type. The vibe is cool. I like the rhythm. I like the feels. It's just, it's all the same. It's a flat level of sound. There's no. I like to hear different levels and different dynamic loudness to it. But it was an interesting combination of like trap, but a plug and B, I think, is the vibe going on there in the beat. And something else. It was a lot of not loud enough. And we'll just understand that that's how you like it. Oh, this might be the loudest. minus 4.4. I think that's a new record. What was the loudness rate? The range was 1, so basically saying it never changed loudness ever from start to finish. And that's what I'm referring to. The balance wasn't too bad. The bass wasn't too crazy in this one. It wasn't mad about the bass. Just all it has, but it's like wow, 79% trap. It's like I'm trying to make an analogy, but I don't know. Frankton 180, thank you for sending that in. As I said before, I always like to hear what the new sounds are. No guarantee I'm gonna be fans of them, but I'm always open to hearing them. I like the vibe, I like the performance, just the way it's just the engineering of it is, it's a little extreme. The Burden, Larry Lewis and the Digital Vocal Band to close us out. The Burden Overture. First vocal track from my concept album, The Celestial Journey, A Pilgrim's Tale, based on the literary classic by John Bunyan. Paul Bunyan's another. Okay, Pilgrim's Progress. This should be interesting. To close us out with good vibes. Richie measured 4.1 on the live. Oh, I did pull that up. Yeah, it was getting up there. The average was 4.4. Five and a half minutes.
City of man, a soul cries out, weighed down by sin, filled with doubt. A journey awaits, a path unknown, to find redemption and a heavenly home.
To go from such a loud, compressed to such a tame. Even this is on Spotify, so I guess it's just it was a quiet master.
Streets of despair, alleys of shame, each step a struggle, myself to reclaim. But the book in my hand shows a better way, a promise of peace at the break of day. The burden I carry, heavy and vast, chains of my choices from days long past. But hope whispers softly, a light in the dark. A pilgrimage begins as I
You always get AOR. Nice guitar, solo, intermission, nice balance, of course. The machine always gets it right. Symphonic rock.
Freedom calls and I must persevere.
burden I carry
What was the loudness?
will not define me. Through
About
faith
around the
and
YouTube level.
courage, I will break free. A pilgrim's progress.
Pilgrim's Progress, The Burden. Based on the literary classic Pilgrim's Progress by John Bunyan. Can't deny the epic. The Celestial Journey. There's 26 tracks. That's wild. Narration. Wow. So it's a whole lore. Hell yeah. Larry Lewis and the Digital Vocal Band. The Burden to close this out. That's a good way to close it out. Epic AOR, Arena Rock, all that good stuff. And that'll do it for this here Monday. Thank you for sticking around to the end, especially if you haven't somehow hit the like button already, do that. And then be back. I think it might be Thursday again. You'll see it. You'll figure it out. Peace and love. Have a good one. See you next time.